It is Memorial Day weekend, and that means most pools are opening up around the area. A day in the water can be a lot of fun, but it can also be dangerous. Would you know the signs that a swimmer is in trouble? New at 6, Jiao Shen found out they may not be what you think.
When most of us think of someone struggling in the water, we probably think they're kicking their legs and waving their arms and yelling. But that's not always the case, and experts say knowing what a child in distress looks like can mean the difference between life and death. 3 weeks into her lessons at KC Swim Academy, 5-year-old Caroline is learning what to do if she's ever in trouble in the water.
I think it's one of the best things you can teach your kids.
She and her younger brother William are part of Infant Aquatics, a specialized training program that recently opened in Lee Summit.
It is, in a sense, survival, so that if they fall in the water, they know how to, get over on their backs to get air until they can get over to the side or someone comes, to save them.
The Linderman family says it's an important skill for their children to learn.
I think it's well worth the money to enroll them in something like this to just give you a little bit more peace of mind.
A few seconds is all it takes for a young swimmer to slip under the water. Amanda Mitchell is the senior aquatics director for the YMCA of Greater Kansas City. She and a lifeguard showed us how to identify a swimmer in need of help.
An active person in distress in the pool, they're going to have their head back, so they're trying to keep their mouth to the highest point that they can to keep air.
So look for that tilt in the head. Also, look at the eyes.
They're going to be very wide-eyed because they're in a state of panic.
The swimmer's arms will be wide, pushing at the water. And often that will be the only movement they make.
They forget to kick their legs.
As for yelling, Mitchell says that's not a sure sign.
There's a possibility that a person could be yelling for help, but at the same time, in that state of panic and fear, they could forget to yell for help as well.
All of that could happen in just a few seconds.
At about that 20-second mark, that's when someone in distress will be so fatigued that they're going to start to slip under the surface.
So knowing the signs is key, along with making sure your child knows how to swim and knows the potential risks tied to the water.
As long as you respect the water will respect you back.
Good job. High five.
Coming up very soon, the YMCAs in our area will begin handing out these badges. The idea here is whoever has this badge is the designated water watcher, meaning they're not talking on their cell phone and they're not socializing. Their only responsibility is to keep an eye on the people in the pool and make sure no one gets in trouble. Jiao Shen, 41 Action News.